이 영상엔 이상한 점이 하나 있습니다. 원숭이가 조이스틱으로 열심히 게임을 하고 있는데 이 조이스틱이 컴퓨터에 연결돼 있지 않거든요. 원숭이는 손을 움직여서 게임을 한 줄 알지만 사실은 생각만으로 게임을 하고 있었던 거죠. 이 원숭이 뇌에 이식된 뉴럴링크를 써서요. 뉴럴링크는 일론 머스크가 2016년에 만든 회사인데
Neuralink.
머리에 요만한 칩을 심으면 이게 뇌신호를 컴퓨터로 보내서 생각만으로 컴퓨터를 움직일 수가 있어요. 이런 기술을 BCI 기술이라고 하죠. 그리고 바로 지난해에 원숭이가 아닌 사람한테 이걸 처음으로 이식했습니다.
Nolan Arbaugh.
노랜드 알보.
Nolan Arbaugh. Yeah, my name's Nolan Arbaugh.
바로 이분인데 만나고 싶다 이렇게 메시지를 보냈더니 진짜 연결이 됐습니다.
Hi, how's it going?
Nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you for reaching out to me. I'm really excited. I would absolutely love to invite you into my home.
그래서 진짜로 만나러 갔습니다.
Hi, I'm Nolan. Welcome to my home. Welcome to Arizona.
요즘 전 세계에서 가장 유명한 사이보그 놀란드 아르보를 CG가 직접 만났어요.
What they did was they implanted a chip with threads attached, and all of those threads have electrodes which are placed near neurons in my brain. And every one of those electrodes picks up neuron signals, and those signals are translated into movement through the computer.
혹시 뉴럴링크를 좀 보여주실 수 있을까요?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mom, can you come take this hat off me?
일단 뉴럴링크가 어딨냐고 물어봤는데요. 그냥 봐서는 찾기 힘들더라고요. 그 대신 놀란드가 어떻게 쓰는지를 보여주겠다고 했죠.
Jinhua, can you come help me connect to my implant, please?
놀란드가 저희한테 도움을 요청했는데요.
It's super easy. If you grab that charger base and then take off the coil, yep, and then you can hold that over my head where the implant is. It's on this side over here. Yeah, no, it's okay.
Here?
Yeah, a little closer, and then up a bit that way, and that's it. And we're done. I connected just like that. Thank you. Thanks so much.
What's already done?
I am now using it. There we go.
너무 간단해서 깜짝 놀랐는데 바로 연결이 돼가지고 너무 신기해요.
이렇게 충전기에 달린 코일을 뉴럴링크에 갖다 대면 블루투스 신호가 켜져서 뉴럴링크가 바로 컴퓨터랑 연결돼요.
I have gotten a lot of interview requests, so right now I'm about to reply to one of those interview requests. Should I not?
정말 모니터만 뚫어져라 보는 것 같았는데 메시지가 써지더라고요.
It would take me hours to hold just a very simple conversation. And if I wanted to do that across, multiple people, multiple friends, family, there was no way that I could do it all in one day. And now I can do it in a few seconds with the Neuralink. That was a huge impact on my life.
놀란드의 경우엔 아주 소중한 친구 덕분에 뉴럴링크 실험에 참가하게 됐죠.
Hey, what's going on? Arbaugh.
Hey, what's up, dude? I'm coming.
My name is Greg Bain. I am Nolan Arbaugh's buddy from college. We met each other first day of college, freshman year.
Well, now that you're here, you want to play some games? We could play some chess or some Civ or something.
I am not good at all at chess, but I'll give it a try.
It's okay, I need a punching bag.
I'm your guy for that, I guess.
All right. Here we go. You did the same thing. You did the same thing.
Wait, okay, how did you, what did you, rematch. I was the one who signed him up for Neuralink. The news article that came up said that, Neuralink was accepting human candidates, and it was from like 2 hours earlier. Saw that they were looking for a quadriplegic, and I was like, well, I know one of those.
I didn't know what Neuralink was when, I guess before I applied. my buddy Greg Bain sort of jokingly asked if I wanted to get a chip in my brain. I said, sure, why not? The other part was honestly because I didn't think I would get it. I had applied for other studies in the past and I had never heard back from any of them. So I wasn't taking it very seriously.
놀란드는 이 뉴럴링크 덕분에 다시 하고 싶은 일도 생겼다고 했어요.
So what's the plan then? What do we have coming up then?
Yeah, there's a lot. As the world's first cyborg,
Right.
I'm always looking for upgrades in order to help me take
Right.
over the world. So, and then I just talked to Bliss the other day, one of the guys at Neuralink, and I told him that I would like to go back to school. So he asked what sort of things, what the gap is between me and being able to go back to school. Like right now, I'm not sure what I would need to go back to school, but in the next month or so, I'm gonna figure that out because the semester starts in August. So I was thinking maybe I could do that.
그리고 그 뒤엔 새로운 뉴럴링크를 갖는 게 놀란드의 바람입니다.
So my limit is about 6 years with this version of it. After that, we will talk about either explanting it, so taking it out, or deactivating it. They have talked about upgradability, so being able to put the next generation in my head. It's something I would absolutely do. Regular people is a bit more of an ethical decision, I think, but at least for people with disabilities, at this point, I think it would change their lives.
근데 모두가 놀란드처럼 뉴럴링크를 갖고 싶어 하진 않습니다. 이 두개골을 여는 대수술이 필요하기 때문이죠.
Yes, in the Neuralink approach, you're going for direct contact with the brain, and that provides lots of information, and that's the advantage there. The kind of challenge there is it does require the neurosurgery. Other less kind of invasive approaches are like the Synchron approach. It's less invasive and can almost be done like on an outpatient procedure, which may be very beneficial to some patients.
싱크론도 뉴럴링크 같은 뇌 임플란트 기업이에요. 목 정맥에만 상처를 내서 뇌 신호를 읽어낼 부분에 혈관까지 전극을 집어넣는 기술을 쓰죠. 그럼 이 스텐트 로드가 뇌 신호를 읽고 이 신호를 수신기로, 수신기에서 컴퓨터로 보내는 거예요.
Worldwide, we have about, again, 4 patients in Australia, and then we had 6 patients in the US. So a total of 10 patients that have received the Stentrode technology and device, where now there's probably over 2,000 physicians that are doing these type of intervention in every neighborhood, every local hospital, in every center, but really around the world. So we get to utilize all those same physicians and the same footprint, the same techniques to now place our BCI. So that
I think both of these approaches will address multiple types of needs in patients. Because I've met some patients, they just simply won't have the surgery. That's their personal preference, and you respect that. But then you can say, well, how about this vascular procedure that Synchron provides? And they may say, okay, I like that. So it's a little bit of both. It's both the kind of the engineering and patient preference and the need. All has to kind of work together.
아직은 기초적인 임플란트일 수 있지만 놀란드도 만나보고 전문가들도 만나보니까 임플란트를 심냐 마냐 이걸 넘어서 어떤 임플란트를 심냐 이걸 고민하게 되는 세상이 곧 올 것 같더라고요. 이런 사이보그 미래 여러분들은 받아들일 준비 되셨나요? 기억력을 늘릴 수 있다? 그럼 고민해봐야지.